Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Maverick, and I am back. Y'all, I don't know how this scar got here on my nose. I don't know if my cat scratched me. Can you see her? See how she's looking up? I don't know if my cat scratched me or what, but it's there and it's not going anywhere. But season 8 of Insecure just dropped. I just watched it. And y'all, it was a good episode. It was a good episode, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like it, y'all. I didn't like it was all over the place for me. And it didn't really get anywhere. Like, the writing this season has not been compelling to me. Because in this episode, Issa, this was like a daydreaming episode. Issa's daydreaming what things in her life would be like if she goes to NBW. She's worrying about what things would be like if she goes with Crenshaw. The funny thing is, if she went with NBW, she's this bad bitch, this boss bitch with long weave down her back, looking glamorous and whatnot. But if she goes with Crenshaw, she's same old Issa from the block, but with a lot more money. Not so much money to where she could go live wherever the fuck she was in the NBW fantasy, but a lot more money than what she has now. It was just all over the place. Like, I don't even have much to say. It's like the event that she had with NBW was a success. That white man, I don't know his name, so we just gonna call him Neville. Neville was, liking everything that he's seen. And, he told Issa that she can expect to have an offer from him and homegirl, whoever that was, very soon. And then that's when Issa started going into her fantasies. And one thing I can say for certain, I definitely do not like that mirror bitch talks. I'd rather have Issa rapping in the mirror the way that she did in season 1 and season 2, because that was a big part of Issa's character, was that she rapped in the mirror. Now it's like she just talks in the mirror instead, and it's like that wasn't the way she was. And I don't know if that's an evolution from rapping to talking, but I don't like it. I always enjoyed the Issa freestyles in the mirror. I don't like that mirror bitch talks now. It just, I don't have much to say. I don't have much to say about this episode. I guess, she is still, I guess when it came to choices, it wasn't really about if she made the right choice with whichever way she decided to go, whether it be with NBW or if it went with Crenshaw. I think she is wondering if she made the right choice, whether it be to go with Lawrence or would it be, or where it be Nathan. I think that's where she was. And, I think she imagined herself being more successful with Lawrence than she would be with Nathan, because, Lawrence is in tech and Nathan is a barber. So, and we see how Lawrence is living. He has an amazing crib. You go to Nathan's house, he's using a crate from the Crate Challenge as his nightstand for his lamp. So, Molly and Torian, I wish we could see that develop, but we're not. Like, we're not seeing that develop at all. Like, we're seeing how it started, but we're not seeing how it's going. Like, we missed the first date. And that's the thing with this season, y'all. It just could be doing so much better. We missed the first date. We don't know how that vibe, and all we have to go based off on is all we have to go off of is Molly saying that, oh yeah, everything's great. I'm ready for the second date, which was in code for I'm ready for the dick. We seen Amal, and he ain't even had no lines for real. I'm just not, Who else is feeling this season? Who else is feeling it? Because I'm not feeling it for real, for real. Didn't see Tiffany. Didn't see Chad. I'm just not feeling this season, y'all. Koya's funny, but like it's not even much I can even review for real, for real. It's just like I would have just rather this episode being her actually running into Lawrence and they talk. That way it wasn't like her going beyond Molly's advice, doing what she wanted to do anyway. Like she just ran into him somewhere and they actually had a conversation. And then instead of having flash fronts, okay, about her career, we see flash fronts with what she think her life would be like with Lawrence, and then what her life would be like with Nathan. Because honestly, we don't really care what's going on with her career wise. Like we care about what's going on with them niggas. Molly, she finally got to sit down with her parents and make the will. And, one thing that her father said, which is true for a lot of Americans, unfortunately, is that people literally work 45, 50, 60 years of their life and all they have is a house to pass to. But that is a gift. That is a gift within itself, to be able to pass down a home that is paid for. That is a lot, especially like if your parents are deceased and you try to go live on your own, things don't work out. You still got a house to go back to regardless of what happens. You have a home to go back to. That is a lot, for real, for real. And then even if you want to go a different direction, build on it, expand it, and sell it to make more money and go into real estate, you could do that. It's just so much that you can do with a house. You can use it as collateral for loans and stuff like that. It's so much to do with a house. Like, I don't know what his expectation was. I guess maybe he felt like if he was deceased, he could at least leave his children $150,000. But it's like, to me, a house is worth so much more because you have a home. Like, regardless of what happens, you have a home to go to. That is so important. He was feeling insecure about that, but Kelly was doing her thing. She was reassuring them, like, look, I done seen every scenario under the sun, and this is not a bad one that you're in right now. So, she ended up hitting off with her mom, talking about, banks and how they always looking for calls and whatnot. That was cool. And then after the fact, Molly was just too goddamn despondent to go on this date with Torian. And I was looking forward to that date more than she was, because I actually went to see these two pop off and do their thing. But hopefully we'll see a next episode. But that's going to be the 9th episode in this final season. So I wish they would have did this Molly Torian stuff early in the season so we could have seen the development, the progression. But this episode, like I said, it was entertaining. It definitely was funny. I did get some laughs. I'm trying to get this shit off my screen. I pressed this button by mistake, and there's this box with the sun on there, and I guess it's not going away. But anyway, it was funny, but it was just all over the place. And I'm trying to, like, what is going on? This is not the fan. Like, when it would go to the fantasy of her, getting on the plane with Ty Dolla $ign and all this bullshit, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not entertained. I'm guessing we're not gonna see Daniel. Maybe we'll see him next episode, but it just wasn't that good. I mean, it was good, but I'm just disappointed with how it was. Nothing. I guess Nathan and Esau are gonna move in together, so at least she won't be using that crate as a light stand no more. At least I hope she won't. I ain't got nothing, y'all. I hope y'all ain't too disappointed, cause there's nothing really went on of significance, because it was all a bunch of fantasy shit that's not happening. That's never going to happen. So ain't even no point in getting too much into that. She's doing conferences where she's all confident and stuff, saying all the right things, saying, ooh, child, things are going to get better, where the crowd actually participates in her song. But that was it. Like, this whole Lawrence and Nathan thing, I feel like they're dragging it out, and they dragging it out in the wrong way. Like, can we have Lawrence actually pop up on her instead of trying to play phone tag? Like, it just, I wasn't impressed, y'all. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think, but I'm actually doing this review. It's unfortunate. I'm doing this review on time, about to retweet the shit out of it for the rest of the night, and I ain't even have shit to talk about. The irony in that. That's all I got, y'all. Anyway, I'm watching Harlem. Harlem is good. Did I talk? Yeah, I did talk about Harlem. I did mention how I was going to do the review. I'm going to review each and every episode. Even though like it's not like a weekly thing, it's already all on there. And I may start doing Power Book 2 Ghost. I don't know. That's a lot because it's an hour-long shows, but we'll see. But Insecure, it ain't really how much on my 40. And this is all I got. The episode was good. I just didn't like it because it was all over the place. It wasn't consistent. And I just feel like with 2 more episodes left, they could have gave us a lot more than what they gave us in this shit. They could have cut all the bullshit out with the block because nobody cares about that. Everybody cares about Lawrence, Issa, and Nathan triangle right now. And Molly and Torian because they really ain't got nothing else going on right now. So, but that's all I got. I'll see y'all next week.